Hi, and welcome to Meghan Markle's Debacles, where the royal circus never leaves town and the Sussex sideshow always steals the spotlight. If there's drama, we're on it. We're going to take the piss out of Meghan and Harry. I mean, there's no secret. Everything you hear and read, you just got to take it as a pinch of salt, don't you? I mean, preferably not Epsom salts. This poor lady has received some substantial burns. Now, the woman claims she made up the concoction from Meghan's Netflix series, and she's received some burns. In the Daily Mail, there's a report that says a woman is threatening to sue Meghan Markle for 10 million or 8 million pound after claiming she suffered catastrophic burns after trying out the homemade bath salts recipe from the Netflix show. It was revealed today. Now, I mean, you've got to be really careful out there, don't you? I mean, this poor lady probably thought, oh, it's on Netflix, it's reputable, it's gospel. Oh, it's Meghan Markle, she might have been a fan. Oh, she must have had this tried and tested. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this concoction and have a lovely, relaxing bath. But instead, Robin Patrick has shared horrific pictures of her legs as proof that the Duchess of Sussex recipe on With Love Meghan is flawed and dangerous and should have come with a warning, which is really true. Meghan should have said, I mean, you know, this is lovely, blah, 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 but you should consult with your doctor prior to using it or make sure you don't have any allergies to it. You know, bit of a warning, Meghan, wouldn't have gone astray. Miss Patrick, a diabetic from Maryland, claims that she suffered 18 burns, still has ulcers, and claims her body still feels like it's burning from within. After following Meghan's recipe in March, it came after the former Suits star DIY bath salt recipe sparked concerns from health experts, who told Mail Online it could burn users' skin if done incorrectly. Well, any kind of oils and stuff like that, you should always be very careful with. You know, just because something says it's natural doesn't mean you're not going to be allergic to it. They also said they were worried because the former Suits star, don't you love how they always insert that in stories, appeared not to measure out the ingredients. Yeah, just a bit of this, bit of that. Other than saying her recipe needed quite a bit of salt. Ugh, Jesus. Robin Patrick has sent a letter to the Duchess, Netflix, and Archewell Productions, where she outlines suffering serious injuries and post-traumatic stress disorder after a warm bath. I mean, baths are trying to should make you relaxed, not sizzled. She's demanding a minimum of 75,000 or 55,000 pounds to cover medical expenses related to treatments of her alleged injuries, as well as a 10 million or 8 million pounds, accusing Meghan and the show's makers of reckless disregard for public safety. God, I hope this woman gets this money. But Meghan's lawyers hit back, saying she should have known the risk of diabetic people using Epsom salts, declaring there can be no negligence claim against anyone involved in the production or distribution of the series. Which, if you research Epsom salts, some say it's not good for diabetics, others say it's good for diabetics. So that's a bit contradictive. And there's a heap of photos. Robin claims that she suffered 18 burns and they are still not fully healed, leaving her vulnerable to infection, which, as a diabetic, if she gets infection, that could be very serious. I mean, a diabetic gets an infection in their toes or their legs, that can kind of lead to amputation, which let's hope this poor lady doesn't suffer that. Robin Patrick says the show should have had a nut allergy style warning. Robin has claimed that she made Meghan's bath salts recipe when the series came out in March. She claims that Meghan failed in her duty of care to provide adequate warnings to viewers. which is absolutely correct. I mean, we know what Harry's like with, oh, duty of care. My family has duty of care to protect us. Well, why hasn't Meghan got any duty of care to her viewers? Robin claims she watched Meghan making bath salts to leave in her makeup artist's friend Dale Martin's room. On with love, Meghan, using Epsom salts, Himalayan salt, arnica oil, and lavender oil. Lavender oil can actually be quite dangerous if you use too much of it. She alleged that the burning on her legs and bottom began soon after getting the warm bath with it. She quickly got out, but the pain didn't stop and she developed ulcers on her lower body, she claims. I experienced a mild tingling sensation without discomfort. However, as the water level rose to cover my legs and reach my buttocks, I began to feel burning and significant discomfort in those areas, she said. I immediately exited the tub, stopped the water, and later stirred the bath water with my right hand and arm to access the mixture. This resulted in additional burning sensations on my hand and arm. After draining the tub, I applied Gold Bond lotion, which provided no relief, followed by lidocaine sprays, which temporarily alleviated the pain. I bet her bath was nice and clean, though. No erosion in that bath. That evening, while showering, I experienced intense burning as water contacted the affected areas, which had developed into ulcers. Looks like Meghan's in a little bit of hot water. Miss Patrick claims that she still has injuries. She told Radar, the burns are still not healed and are quite uncomfortable. The others are just sore as heck to touch. Since the incident, I have endured persistent burning, discomfort, and the emergence of new blister-like sores and ulcers daily. These symptoms have disrupted my daily and nightly routines, preventing me from taking warm showers or wearing clothing over the affected areas. Burns would be absolutely very uncomfortable and horrible, poor lady. Let's hope it doesn't get infected. As an individual with an autoimmune condition and compromised immune system, compounded by diabetes-related dry skin on my legs and feet, I'm deeply concerned about the risk of infection, sepsis, or other complications. Amputation. Unbelievable. The pain feels as though it's burning from within. Miss Markle poured her mixture into the larger jar she had handy for her makeup artist friend to mix into his bath that she wanted him to take at her house. Who wants their guests to take a bath? It's creepy. Absolutely creepy. Meghan failed to measure the ingredients of her bath salt recipe, promoting one of her crew members to ask from off camera, is there a certain amount of salt that I'm dealing with here? She didn't know what she was doing. Like, clearly, Robin Patrick has said that she's willing to settle out of court, but Meghan's lawyers has responded by saying she has no claim at all. Yeah, I beg to differ there, love. He wrote in a letter dated April 22nd, the use of Epsom salts is contradicted for individuals with diabetes except on the advice of a physician. As your letter recognises, a duty of care requires a foreseeable injury. It was not foreseeable that you would disregard the instructions on the Epsom salt packaging in attempting to make and use your own bath salts. Who said it was the Epsom salts that caused the injury? It could have been the crazy lot of lavender. For this separate reason, there can be no negligence claim against anyone involved in the production or distribution of the series. Mail Online has asked a spokesperson for the Duchess of Sussex and Netflix to comment, and of course they haven't commented, because why would they? They are seriously in a bit of hot water, because if this lady keeps pursuing it, there's so many areas that are a bit contradictory. Who said it was the Epsom salts? It could have been the lavender or the other ingredient. Like they said, Meghan didn't measure. So this lady, I mean, these things you have to be very careful, don't you? Because any person out there, I mean, there might be an elderly person that goes, "Oh, that's really lovely," or a person that just doesn't quite understand that you should read labels, etc., etc. There should have been a disclaimer on this from Meghan. So, with that being said, she really could be liable for this. She could try spin it, flip it, and turn it any way she wants. If this person, and this person has a really good lawyer, she can keep pursuing, 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 and eventually Meghan might have to just pay up. Because, like Harry, he kept pursuing, pursuing, pursuing. And if you really want to get somewhere in a case, that's what you continuously do if you've got money to throw around. So I hope this lady heals. And how many other people have been injured? How many people have got food poisoning from her stupid food? How many people are out there picking their rose bushes at the minute, putting it on their food, choking, dying, got pesticide infections, insects invading their system because, oh, you can put these flowers on your food. You can elevate just about everything. Well, if this lady keeps trying to pursue Meghan, Meghan might be just elevated to the Supreme Court and have to pay out some money. Oh, that'll be pretty sad, wouldn't it, for the poor little Duchess of not muchness? Ah, it just keeps on coming, doesn't it? Like every single day there's a drama with these two. They just like to be in the news, don't they? But not for good things either, half the time. I mean, most of the time, I should say, because they have never got anything good to say. But anyhow, and there you have it, another burn, but this time it's not from the kitchen, it's from the court of public opinion. Don't forget, have yourself a lovely day, keep smiling, and we shall chat really soon. We've got some exciting things to tell you. Well, I've got some exciting things to tell you. I don't know why I said we. It's just me here and the dog today. So keep tuned, keep smiling, keep happy, keep safe, and all the rest of it. Enjoy your day or evening, and bye for now.